So, yeah, we got the Megatron, but we're still not gonna use it just yet. We need to do one more thing first.
Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be her lawyer, I bet.
Yes.
Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. I wish I could be on your side.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest.
Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. I love this.
Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's that? It's a real, genuine pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing? What are you doing showing something to her that dangerous? Detective Gumshoe, how did you ever become a detective again? Hey kid, you want to see my revolver? It's got candy in it. Pull the trigger. Detective Gumshoe, stop! Mr. Nick, what's this? Mr. Nick, what's this strawberry jam coming out of my chest now? Pearls! You're dead. Morgan, are you sure enough to call your daughter back from the dead? Way to go, Gumshoe!
Sorry, I was having a sip of water.
Nah, it's okay. Oh, sorry, pal. What have I done?
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's okay. Like, I mean, at the very least, like, we actually got the Makatometer working, so... Anyway. What about my end? The charges against her?
I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces.
You've got proof?
Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow.
You must be talking about Lada. Actually, speaking of Lada... I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lada's hot pictures. I wonder where the camera captured.
Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it.
Oh good, you're alive! What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? Detective?
What?
Nothing. Pearls, what do you got in your skirt? Shh. Anyway, about Dr. Gray.
The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it.
He's searching through his pockets, and boy are those big.
It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal?
A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. And luckily, yes, so pretty much if you went to the office first, yeah. Alright, detective, here's your newspaper. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and...
Hey! It's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit.
14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
You mean a car accident the nurse died in?
Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you.
Alright, thanks. Ooh, look at here. Mimi, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel.
And speaking of falling asleep, I can hear the snores.
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's talk about tomorrow's trial. About Maya's trial tomorrow.
I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2.
Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So, which do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it.
All right, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial. Let me say that again. All right, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Fuck Karma?
oh yes, I have been freed from the.
What yes, it is me, Maverick Von Washington.
No.
Maverick Von Karma.
Well, you look at that. I have been freed from the prison I have been sent to.
Yes, I've been free from the prison and such. Maverick Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome discipline. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a second. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and...
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma?
Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. As far as I know, I don't know if she's... Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because his kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about...
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. I mean, he's not wrong. He's got
he's not wrong and such. To be fair, they definitely create a lot of talents for a lot of people in there. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Alright, we got everything now, so are you ready to see this new mechanic that's gonna be part of the investigations from now on?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? Actually, fun fact, I believe Phoenix is 24, I believe.
No, he's 22. 22.
No, I believe he's supposed to be 24, because I know that, like, he and Edgeworth are the same age. So...
I'll go have a look.
Go ahead. Pretty much if you want, you can go ahead and look up Edgeworth's profile, because if Edgeworth is 24, then pretty much I believe... actually, no, he's 25. He's 25. Because, like Phoenix did say in, like, the Steel Samurai that he was 24 in that game. So, yeah, I believe that, like...
Yeah, he's 25. 25. Yeah. 25, yeah. Phoenix is 25, yeah.
Anyway, enough about talking about age. Let's talk about the victim again. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. Ah! What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Makatama. Only you can see the Cyclops, Mr. Nick. Cyclops? Huh. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Makatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I gotta start somewhere. Let's get the Cyclock thing to try. So yeah, pretty much as Pearl says, and yeah, this is a new mechanic that's pretty much gonna be featured in all Ace Attorney games, or at least like most Ace Attorney games. Again, only when like, you know, we're playing as Phoenix and such. But yeah, apparently from what I understand, this Magatama actually came up because I believe someone in Capcom pretty much asked the director to pretty much like do something to like spice up the investigations a little bit more, and pretty much wanted to try to find a perfect balance of like, you know, new gameplay mechanic while also still keeping the game as simple as possible. That's basically how the Cyclops came to be about. And pretty much like alright, so pretty much there are two ways that people usually go about when it comes to like the Cyclops. Either people will like present the Magatama first, and then pretty much, yeah. So pretty much that lock right here, that's pretty much telling you like, hey, unless you present the Magatama and such, you're not gonna get any more information out of this person just yet. But anyway, going back to what I was saying earlier.
I think
go ahead,
we
you
have
first.
some evidence. No, I was gonna say, I think we do have some evidence to at least, you know, unlock it.
We do,
first.
actually, yes, we do. So pretty much, like I said, there are two ways that like people usually go about when doing the Magatama. Usually, my preferred way of doing it is that like once I see the Cyclops and such, I usually wait till either I feel like I have enough evidence, or even sometimes there are even moments where like even the game is like, hey, you have enough evidence, so go right ahead and take care of that Cyclops right now and such. Now another method that like people usually do when they see a Cyclops is that they'll present the Magatama first, and then usually they'll wait till they get to like the first question and everything, and usually they'll just like either keep going until they feel like they don't have enough evidence, and then basically they'll stop. The one downside when you do that though, like whenever you do stop, you can't go back to like, you know, the Cyclops or like whatever evidence that you last left off. If you do press stop, and you are gonna have to do that whole Cyclops feature all over again from the very beginning and such. So do keep that in mind if you actually go down with that route. And pretty much another thing this Pearl says as well too. Much like in the trials, if you do present the wrong evidence, you are gonna lose your health bar. However, there are some good news for this. If you lose your health bar, it's not an instant game over. So you can still do the investigation as many times as you want. It's just that like now if you keep getting the evidence wrong, you're gonna keep getting booted back until pretty much you unlock all the Cyclops and such. And another good news
So
is
what does that mean? What does that mean exactly? Like you get booted back exactly?
Yeah, pretty much. So pretty much like,
What does that
if you
mean?
lose all your health bar, you don't have
no.
to start the investigation all over again. You just pretty much get like kicked out until you get all the clues that you need, and then you can do the Cyclops again whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. So it's basically like, hey, you're doing wrong. Go ahead and search again, like that, basically.
Yeah, yes, pretty much. And pretty much
Okay,
another good thing about that is that like once you do, if you are actually running low on health, once you do complete the Cyclops and everything, you actually get like half of your health bar back and such. So like say you mess up at a trial and such and everything, pretty much once you get done, then pretty much all you need to do is complete the Cyclops and such, and then pretty much your health bar is either back to full or pretty much is halfway full. So anyway, alright, so let's, yeah. So pretty much like with the trial, I'm gonna go ahead and let Bonnie pretty much like pick whichever evidence that like he feels we should present during like these Cyclops. So let's get started. Eeny Miny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly know of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Edie and Dr. Gray, and pretty much what could that connection be?
Oh, my bad. Let's
Go
see.
ahead.
Alright,
What'd you say? Sorry.
No, I just said like I was distracted. So go ahead and say that again.
Okay.
Say that again.
So pretty much like Phoenix wants to prove. So pretty much Edie is saying that like she never met Dr. Gray in person. So pretty much what Phoenix. So pretty much. Yeah. So pretty much what Phoenix is saying is that like, okay, well, if you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, you did at least indirectly know of him. So what's the possible connection to show that like Edie has at least heard of Dr. Gray?
The newspaper clipping.
Okay, which one? One or two?
Can we take a look at them before?
Alright, so for number one, it just says right here. 1 year ago, May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice. And then if we take a look at clipping 2, Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray's Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel.
It's that one, of course.
Alrighty, let's do it. And yep. And pretty much like with the trials and such, if the if the music stops, and that means that means you presented the right evidence.
If it keeps going, then you got it wrong.
And yeah, pretty much if it keeps going, then yeah, you're gonna lose a little bit of your health bar. And pretty much like the trial, depending on how serious you actually do need to present the evidence, we'll pretty much tell you how much of your health bar is gonna be lost. Now as far as I'm concerned and everything, there is no point to where like you're gonna lose all of your health bar if you mess up on a psych lock. Because at least in terms of this game, the most amount of health you can lose is just half.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway, take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you notice, she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. And pretty much once that's over, now you can go ahead and start talking about the topic. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so like, that's why the accident happened. The one where the 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Neat? This is how Cyclock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't think you have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. So yeah, like I said, pretty much like, yeah. If you're one of those people that, like, want to do the Magatama just to see, like, you know, what the lead question is going to be, or see, like, you know, how far can you go on the first try and go right ahead. But like I said, if you do stop, and you are gonna have to go back from the very beginning once you do the Cyclock again. So pretty much that's one of the reasons why. So honestly, that's the main reason why, like, whenever I do a Cyclock, I just wait till I get all the evidence and then do the Cyclock as soon as possible.
It's a big time saver too if you do it like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we're almost done here. Just got one more place to go. Mr. Neek? What's wrong? I have never left Korean Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Leanie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright, well, off to the detention center. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? This is you, Bonnie.
Alright, here we go.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? It must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice. Close enough.
Oh!
Yep, Mia!
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
Yep, she's back. Mia, she's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia,
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
but
So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again.
I mean,
And
Mia,
as
have you,
always,
I mean, Mia, have you actually put together where you are right now? I told her everything about. Yeah. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. Son of a bitch, Maya.
That's probably what she was thinking.
Yeah, pretty much the facial expression says it all. Son of a bitch, Maya. Pretty much this is exactly why our mother gave you the leash in the first place.
Every time there's a new game, she always gets in trouble.
Pretty much, she always gets in trouble. Like, pretty much, even when she's not arrested, she still gets in trouble somehow.
I'm sure the other murderers that in the previous games are like, her again? Are you fucking for real?
I mean, funny enough, like, actually, we didn't show it off, but like, Turnabout Goodbyes, like, you know, if you actually went back to like the criminal affairs department before Gumshoe got back, pretty much even one of the chiefs, like, you know, will come up to Maya just being like, okay, like, one of the chiefs will come up to Maya and pretty much be like, okay, so what are you in here for again? Shoplifting or something?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
First, buy a human case from Maya as soon as she gets out, okay? And that is? Tell me, please!
Believe in your convictions.
And scream like a banshee, because I don't know what the fuck to do anyway.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what Phoenix kind of does for the most part. Just like, you know, pretty much just screams out objections, throws out evidence, and then somehow, like, he always gets lucky and wins.
I mean, and fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
Alright, so let's talk to Mia real quick. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
To be completely honest with you, Phoenix, I have no fucking clue. but for some reason, I know she is. I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can have dreams.
They can't.
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah. She says she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
Set up?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. It's a conspiracy. Phoenix.
Yes, yes, Mr. Wright, it's a conspiracy. She's not guilty, sir. Maggie, what are you doing here? Oh, sorry. Bye. How am I supposed... Oh, wait, actually, yeah, Maggie, what are you doing here? Like, your case is not so... What? Never mind. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is.
Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key.
Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key that I hold. Phoenix, pull your pants up. Oh, sorry. No. Pretty much I can just imagine Mia just being like, really, Phoenix? Sorry. No, here's the actual key. It was in my pocket! For real. Mia, have you seen this key before?
I can't hold back my laughter.
Ah, the key. Not that key. This.
Not that key. This little key right here.
I mean, nah, forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
And then pretty much somehow Sora from Kingdom Hearts comes here, just being like, mine's bigger.
It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen. Right now, the key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that will make your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with the turn for the surprising. Mia? What?
What's wrong?
That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. Or for this to be something that she would hide under a lock and key from even me? What in the world is going on? We'll find that out next time. So, yeah, pretty much taking a look at the stream. We actually managed to complete the first investigation in just... in just almost 2 hours, actually.
Wow, so we've been on for a while.
We did. We definitely have. So, pretty much, that was the first investigation. So, Barney, thoughts on this case so far?
So far, it's very good, actually. Very good.
It is. It definitely is. I mean, like, so
Very
far,
good.
like...
much better.
Actually, yeah, no, go ahead, you first. I did ask, so go ahead, you first.
Yeah. Much better than I remembered. I remember when we played it, I thought it was okay, but it's very good.
Oh, yeah.
Very good so far.
Yeah, it is, no doubt. Like, pretty much, like, in terms of, like, opening and everything, like, you know, pretty much this case definitely does have a very strong, opening. Pretty much, now showing off, like, Maya's new, like, spirit channeling abilities, or at least, like, you know, pretty much showing off on like how strong she has been like since the last time we've seen her and such. And not only that, but like yeah, it definitely has thrown us into a case where like pretty much like at first it does seem like a very it does seem like very cut and dry that like Maya is guilty and such. But pretty much if you know her little goober friend, as well as like knowing that pretty much as well as knowing that she's gonna be in future games, we all know that like no shit. We all know that like no like yeah, she is gonna be like innocent by the end of it. But like so far like everything that's been showing and everything, especially even with the Cyclops and such, like so far everything that's been introduced to this investigation has been pretty smooth so far and everything. So so yeah, I definitely do agree with you. Like in terms of like opening and everything, it's definitely off to a strong start.
Very strong start. I can't wait to do the trial next time.
Me too. And pretty much like so pretty much now that you got to see the Cyclops for the first time, thoughts on the new mechanic?
Okay, so the Psylocks. Okay, so can I give my honest thoughts overall on the
Sure.
Psylocks?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay. As far as I know, and I might have forgotten because it's been a while since I've played this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind them, but I know sometimes they can be annoying.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, not all the time, because, like, honestly, like, there are some parts where, like, the Cyclops actually really do play a very important part in the story. And actually, in some cases, like, it actually does manage to, like, make some of the characters stand out even stronger from the Cyclops in of themselves. And we're definitely going to be seeing that, especially in the very last case and such. But I also will admit, there are some moments, too, where, like, you could argue that, like, the Cyclops do kind of, like, you know, hold the story for a little bit, but at least in terms of, like, this game and everything, like, I don't remember it being all too bad and such. And, like, yeah, even during, like, Trials and Tribulations, I also don't remember it being all that bad as well, too, in terms of, like, you know, the Cyclops and such and everything.
That's right. Yeah. But I don't mind them. For now, I don't mind them because, obviously, they just got introduced, so, you know.
Yeah. And so pretty much like I said, like the Cyclops came to be about when like pretty much like to create the head of Capcom pretty much like as a director to pretty much like do something to spice up the investigations a little bit, because he did felt like the investigations and like Ace Attorney were not all that much engaging when compared to the trials and such. So pretty much the creator went to the drawing board and pretty much like figured out, like, okay, how can I make the investigations more engaging while not trying to make it too complicated and such. And, like, honestly, like, from what I remember from the Cyclops, even, like, going off my own memory from, like, when I played the game for the first time and everything, I think he's done a very good job on, like, introducing a new gameplay mechanic that's not overly complicated at the end of the day.
And honestly, you know, it's very fun. You know, if you manage to do it right the first time.
Pretty much like if you manage to do it right the first time, or even like you know, pretty much even if you don't get it right on the first try and everything, like if you, at the very least, if you do slowly like you know, start to understand like what kind of clues do you need. And like I said, like there's even moments like within the game itself where even Phoenix would be like, all right, we have enough evidence, so let's go ahead and do that Cyclops right now. So pretty much like there's still some moments where like even a game will let you know like, hey, you have enough evidence, go do that Cyclops right now. But yeah. Alrighty, so next time when we come back, so the good news is the two trials that we are going to be doing next time, they are both very short and such. Like like pretty much both of them are like should only take you about like a half an hour long to complete and such. So with that being the case and everything, it's very easy for us to like do the first day of the trial, both the former and the latter half at the same session and everything. And then pretty much after that, all we got left to worry about is the last day investigation and the last day trials. So, and yes, pretty much now that we got started streaming Reunion and Turnabout, started on Monday. Pretty much the stream that we did for the Lost Turnabout will be uploaded to my gaming channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And pretty much after doing a bit editing, the Lost Turnabout only came down to 6 parts. So pretty much like yeah, like the videos will be uploaded for the next 2 weeks and everything. And then once we get done with Reunion and Turnabout and move on to Turnabout Big Top and such, which is the third case of the game, pretty much the Reunion and Turnabout will also be uploaded onto the YouTube channel as soon as possible. So, alrighty guys, well this has been Sakura Dito saying thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this session of Reunion and Turnabout, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more gaming sessions of Phoenix Wright or any of your other favorite games, hit that subscribe button as well. Speaking of games, don't forget, if you guys got any games you would like for me to try out, list me in the comments or the YouTube or on my Facebook page. If you guys like movie and TV show reviews, check out my main channel where I mostly do that. Or check out mine and Barney's co-op channel, Review Bros, where we review movie, TV shows, music, and books together. Which pretty much by the time that like we are streaming this and everything, a new episode for the It's a Wiggly 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 podcast should be coming up real soon.
Yes. It's been a while, but we have filmed a new episode.
We have, and pretty much, again, at the time of streaming this, I am actually editing that new episode as of right now, and I pretty much will also be recording some more episodes as well, too, in the near future.
I should also mention this.
Go right ahead.
From here on out, uploads on the Review Bros are going to slow down a little bit.
Yeah. Pretty much, like, you know, pretty much same thing as always, life and everything, I'll be starting to go back to work soon. And, actually, yeah, I've been meaning to ask, but pretty much, Barney, you should also be slowly going back to university as well, too, right?
Yes, I start on next Monday, August 18th.
Alrighty then. Well, pretty much, I wish you a lot of luck, man.
Thanks, man. Same to you.
Alrighty, and yeah, pretty much, yeah. Don't forget to check out both Barney and Sam's channels. Both their links will be in the description below. But pretty much, as always, this has been Sakura Diesel with my good friends.
Bonnie also knows Saltipot 7 and
our sleepy boy Justin and such. AKA ESM as well too. So pretty much, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. I'll be next week, the week after. We'll keep you guys updated, but until then, take care everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye, folks.